Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back and happy Tuesday. I feel like I am still just recovering from such a crazy, chaotic, amazing, incredible, wild weekend. And we're back to talk about some of it because most of it, the majority, will be on Hot Messy Podcast. Now, we're back to talk about the Real Housewives of New Jersey because there was a lot of drama this weekend. At first, it kind of kicked off with us having to separate the cast into two separate panels because Melissa and Joe and also Teresa and Louis, they were not going to sit on the same panel, which was completely uncomfortable. And then we had drinks thrown. And then, of course, we have Giudice chiming in on all of it. So before we jump in, if you guys haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And with that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys. So according to page 6, I saw the video footage. Everyone was asking me, were you here? Were you at this party? I was not there. I believe this was at the hotel, the Gansevoort, where this happened. But no, I was not at this particular situation. So I don't want to pretend like I was when I wasn't, obviously. You guys know. But Joe Gorga was caught screaming at his Real Housewives of New Jersey co-star Jennifer Aydin over the weekend, moments before she threw a drink at him at a BravoCon party. I believe this was a party that was happening at the Gansevoort on the rooftop, and everybody was coming down from the rooftop, and they were probably going back to their rooms, staying in the lobby, because what happened was Bravo put all of the talent at the Gansevoort. So some people decided to stay, some people didn't, because the rooms are a lot smaller at the Gansevoort. So a lot of people had teams, and they're like, how the hell do we fit our team into this room, right? I mean, think about it. They had glam, they had everything. And most of them had a +1, whether it was their friend, their mom, their baby, I don't know. There was just a lot of people in kind of small, tight spaces. So my whole point was, since everybody was staying at the same place and they had security at the Gansevoort, the majority of them were just partying on the rooftop every night after. After BravoCon on Saturday night, me and Jen decided to go to a BravoCon after party. This is what Jennifer Aydin's social media assistant, Erica, said in a video shared to TikTok on Monday. Madeline explained that Jennifer's husband, Bill Aydin, stayed back in the hotel while she and the reality star attended the after party for about 20 minutes. Jennifer got a cup of water with ice, which she always drinks, and then headed back to the Gansevoort Meatpacking Hotel, where all the Bravo celebrities were camping out over the weekend. It's when we walked into the hotel lobby that everything went down. I thought so. We walk in. Jennifer Aydin obviously noticed that Melissa and Joe and their team were in the lobby. She looked away, and we went straight for the elevator. There was no interaction on Jen's part. And if you see Brian Benny from Family Karma standing right in the middle of all of this, and it just looks like an absolute freaking shit show. The assistant claimed that while they were waiting for the elevator, Melissa called Jennifer a loser wannabe, to which Jennifer told her to shut the f up. Shut up, you f***ing dirty. That's what Joe screamed at her, while one guy put his arm out to stop Joe from getting closer to Jennifer. Joe, what are you going to do to Jennifer? He's not going to do anything. I mean, this is so wild. How does this just carry out? You know, I was watching the Jersey panel with Evan Real was the one who was moderating it, killed it. Evan Real from page 6, who was also on Hot Messy Podcast, absolutely killed the panel. But Joe was like, what do you want? You guys want to know if this is real? Yes, it's real. You can't make this shit up. We fight. There's extensions pulled. There's this. And it's crazy because you see the interactions behind the scenes. It is so awkward. It's so uncomfortable. So, I mean, between some people, other people are just like absolutely amazing, minding their own business and having a great time. According to Madeline, Jennifer felt threatened enough to throw a drink. You f***ing loser, Jennifer screamed as she threw her plastic cup of water. And she said, you get the f*** out of here, you f***ing piece of shit. Don't ever try to f***ing test me. What is going on at the Gansevoort staff had to have been like, what the hell is happening in this hotel? Before the video cut off, you can see Jennifer, who's heard screaming, stay away, you call me trashy and low class. She started it. The video also briefly showed Frank Catania, who is Dolores' ex-husband, right? Seemingly try to intervene. I had the best conversation with Dolores too over the weekend. She is so sweet. I've met her before. She didn't remember it, but I met her at Pump. And I met her new guy, Polly. So incredibly nice, sweet, had a great conversation. It was really hard to have a lot of conversations with people because I have to give it to all the talent. Whether you like some of them or not, love them, whatever the case is, they worked their asses off this weekend. I mean, they were literally their schedules were booked back to back to back, and it was appearance and party. And then at the party, you have all these people who are buying these tickets. So then they're coming up to you because they paid a lot of money to be in the same room with the talent. So it's like every 5 seconds, you're like, hi, how are you? And then a tap on the shoulder. Hi, oh my God. And you see them and they're trying to manage it. They have to be exhausted. There's no way. And then you see, did Frank and Dolores come in to help Jen? One fan asked under the video, to which the assistant replied, Frank did, Dolores wasn't present. Jennifer also commented on the video, seemingly giving her approval to the way her assistant told the story. It was all three of them against one of me. He's lucky it was only water. The altercation occurred just hours after they participated in separate Real Housewives of New Jersey panels. Now, while Melissa was on stage, fans asked her why the panel, which originally was set to feature all of the New Jersey ladies, got split into two, and she insinuated that it was her sister-in-law, Teresa's doing. Fans then asked Giudice about it during her panel an hour later, when she heard that they put the blame on them, on Louis and Teresa, and she fired back at the Gorgas, and she said they're holding on for dear life, and they're going to say whatever they need to say to keep them on Real Housewives of New Jersey. Oof. However, Andy later confirmed that both the Gorgas and Giudice were to blame for the separate panels. They're really not in a good place, as you might have gathered, and this was, well, talked about during his Ask Andy portion of his panel. This is just, it's so awkward. And when we were at the parties and you're at the Watch What Happens Live and you're at the behind the scenes and you see them awkwardly passing each other, everybody's like good about being cordial. And so you're throwing drinks on each other and calling each other dirty bitches and all this other shit. But it's just like you can cut the tension with a knife, and it's so incredibly uncomfortable. It makes me wonder, like, especially with Teddy Mellencamp, who she and Tamara, obviously they talk a lot on Two Teas in a Pod, and sometimes it's not in favor of a lot of people. So how awkward and uncomfortable would it have been for them to go? And Tamara was on cloud nine. Like, she got to the point where she even started crying when everybody's like, Tamara, we love you, freaking out. And she was, I think she was just like moved to tears. I'm not sure, but it is what it is, you know. Gia Giudice also said that she spoke with Us Weekly, and again, thanks to Reality Blurb, and said she's trying to be the bigger person when it comes to this entire feud. She revealed that she and Joe have been in contact sporadically throughout the summer, and she sends Joe birthday texts and holiday messages, including on Father's Day, out of respect. She also added that it's going to be absolutely sad to watch the deterioration of her family's relationship play out on this upcoming season of The Real Housewives of New Jersey. I think this is a season where it's kind of like the chapter's closed. And she led on to say, well, never say never, but she said right now, it's going to take a lot of time. Okay. The door is closed. All right, guys. Well, I want to hear what your thoughts are about all of this New Jersey drama, the fight in the hotel lobby, the split panels. I did want to, kind of cover this because there were a lot of awkward moments behind the scenes at BravoCon. That's why Jason and I wanted to do a full episode for the podcast, but I'm kind of doing like little pre-records to talk about different franchises along the way. So many trailers came out this weekend too. You had Family Karma, you had Ultimate Girls Trip Season 3, you had the Real Housewives of Miami. We got introduced to the new Real Housewives of New York. It was just... With that, guys, if you haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And don't forget to go to the description of this video, click on Hot Messy Podcast, give us a listen, a review, a rating. New episode comes out today. Let us know what you think. It's all free. Someone asked me, why do we have to pay for something else? And I was like, you don't. It's free. We love you guys. We'll see you next time. Bye.